Capella. I wanted to tell you what I do, because I happen to find myself in a field where there's a lot of demand. My field is, I help people realise their full potential. People are changing, they have to find out about their paradigms and then shift them, transform them. So this I happen to be quite gifted at, and this is why I offer my services. So the predicament is at the moment that there's 50% of people in divorces. I happen to be in one myself, which is why this is my corner of expertise. Now, believe you me, during all my 27 years of married life, we were always the couple, that everyone looked to, that everyone was like, oh my God, everyone was getting divorced around us. This was something I always said that I would never, ever, ever divorce. So there I am, finding myself in this predicament. Now, why did I do that? What happened to my paradigm and how I shifted mine? Well, I started this online company, and I was an affiliate marketer to start with, and part of that means that you have to, part of their curriculum was a little bit of mind work, a lot of mindset work. And so I went down this rabbit hole, and it was so much fun. So I went down and down and down and down. And obviously when I came out, I was not the same person as before. Now, to go down that rabbit hole, you do suffer. You have to look your demons in the eye. You have to just know they're there. And just talking about it, I got goosebumps on me, thinking about times when, it was very, very tough. I remember, for example, after the evening meals had to now be in front of the telly, something I just totally against. But it was just so to have peace and no one talking at the dinner table. And at the end of the meal, everyone would take their plates and take it to the dishwasher, and I could not for the life of me move. Inside my head I'd be screaming, move, get up, and my body just felt so heavy. I could not move it, and invariably would come these screams, why are you always the last to leave the table? Why are you this? Why are you that? So some paradigms are quite difficult to change. Some things are very difficult to do, and I know. Let me tell you, I've been there. I know. And the better you get, the more you grow, the worse it becomes, so to speak. And there's that point where you're going to make this amazing breakthrough, jump for your life into nothing, that you don't know what's happening, and people are holding you back. It's very difficult. And I also remember the children. They suffer. God damn how they suffer. I remember the last year, my little one, any excuse, she'd just have to say anything. I'd say, yes, stay at home. I wouldn't even let her finish her sentence. I'd literally keep her at home so that I would be safe. I would literally run up the stairs and hide in her room, and she was on her bed reading. And this goes on, but you become aware that this is going on, and I found myself ducking behind the door like this, and I thought, oh my God, Sally's in her bed. So I just tried to get myself together and turned around and said, oh yes, let's have a little kissy then, But I will never forget that. How I felt, how I was just, I won't forget it, that's all. That's all I can say. But I pushed on through. I got through it. Till the very minute where I got up and I went to this town, Bordeaux. It's 100 kilometres. They have brilliant schools for my kids. And I had nowhere to go. Nothing. But day in, day out, I would look for a flat. Day in, a house. Anything. And I would just know that the ether was going to provide. Know for sure something was going to happen. My house is going to be like this. It's going to have this. It's going to have that. And a blue front door. Well, guess what, guys? I got a little house, and yes, it has a blue front door. So on on a nicer note, this gives me, I believe, permission to speak to you about it. This gives me value for you. This gives me tools that I can hand to you and you can use to claw your way. I always think of pickaxes sometimes, you pick one and you pick another and you try and pull yourself out. Well, once this gets going, life is like this, right? So you're never really always out. Sometimes you just go, get pulled down before you know it. But you can get back up quite quickly. So I'd love for you to have these tools. I really would. Because life is fun. Life is amazing. I could never imagine the life I'm living now to the life I had before. There is a life after divorce. You could be delightfully divorced. It is just wondrous. So, to help me and you fight your own balrog, because you've got to fight it, guys. I can't do that for you. But I can give you the tools and help you face them. But I can't face it for you. You have to be brave and face them yourself. And see the sunshine and the flowers on the other side. So hit the link somewhere on this page. There's a little box and you put your email and your name, please. I'd like to talk to you as a real person. And let's see if we can get this off the ground for you. I really look forward to working with you. Bye for now.